Hello and happy Monday. What's up? This is going to be, my name is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot. This is going to be the general soulmate reading for Virgo for April of 2020. I'm a Virgo sun right here. And so it's not hard for me to tap into Virgo energy. Now, having said that, there are different energy groups within Virgo, and sometimes the energy that I tap into is not my own at all. So, and I prefer it that way because I don't like to overwhelm any reading. And so the tendency is there when it's a Virgo reading that I could put my own stuff in there, and I don't want to do that. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Faye, Soullight, nice to see you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. We're going to get started and do this Virgo reading. I'm trying to get all these April readings up. I'm almost done. Not too many more to do. I'm going to try to get Virgo and Libra done today. Christina Galliana, my heart, nice to see you. So here's the deal, guys. Almost caught up on the general soulmate readings for April, and then I am going to do a couple bonus ones for the ones that have the most views. Right now it's looking like Taurus, but I have a feeling Libra might be up there. Maybe Virgo too. I get a lot of views on my Virgo videos all of a sudden, so that's been interesting. So guys, I'm doing a cleanse. Today is day one of the cleanse, so I'm a little bit, I feel good, but I'm a little bit lower energy than normal because cut out all caffeine, no coffee, no anything like that. So it's a process. That transformation is a process. It's a transformation. But I do feel, despite the lowered sort of subdued energy, I feel super connected, and that's always the plus. I will say, as far as Virgo goes, let's talk real quick about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? So Virgo, what's going on in the world right now is an opportunity for you. Virgos, we are at our best. We are at our best as healers, Virgos are, when we're helping others, when we're outside of our own selves. Because we have such a tendency to be introverted that it's a struggle. And when we go introverted right now, especially, we're going to get bogged down in our own sadnesses and our own problems and our own, things that we're mourning and grieving. So what we need to do, Virgo, if you're a Virgo like I am, you want to get outside of yourself right now. And now is such an opportunity to do that. Find ways to be helpful to humankind, right? To the animals too, but especially humankind right now. Find ways to be useful and helpful. And the more you do that, Virgo, the more you get outside of yourself and make yourself of use to others, the better you'll feel, the less sort of sadness you'll be connecting to. Now, if that's not working for you and you're still experiencing a lot of sadness, Virgo, it's because you need to experience it. There is a lot of grieving taking place right now for everyone. It's being sort of thrust upon us. And so maybe it needs to happen. If you've had trouble letting go of something or someone, in order to move forward in life, maybe you need to go ahead and really let go this month. April's going to be a big month, but it will involve some release. So just be aware of that, Virgo, and I wish you the best on your path. Let's get going on this reading and see what's up. For those of you who are joining in the 30-day Huna prayer that we're doing, I will come on later on this afternoon or evening to do the Huna prayer. The information in the description of the video tells you how to book a personal reading if you need to do that. I am available for personals. I'm working on some of those right now today as well, but for the most part, I'm almost caught up. So there's not a real long wait right now on personal readings. But to book it, you actually make your payment to the Cash App listed or the PayPal if you're international, and send your contact info in the notes, and we get a hold of you to book it. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. You no longer go through the website right now. Love you too. Love you too. Really, really do. I was saying yesterday, I appreciate so many of you guys who stuck with me through sort of my rough patch. I went through a real rough patch in the latter part of last year and beginning of this year, and just sort of went into my own little zone, and it was necessary. But I appreciate all those of you who didn't leave me or take it personally. It's so easy for us to take things personally that aren't personal, but it takes a big person, a mature person, to go, oh, this isn't about me. This is about somebody who's suffering. And so I really appreciate that. So thank you guys for those of you who stuck it out. You're big peoples. You're big peoples as opposed to small peoples. All right. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for connecting me today to energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages. Thank you for protecting my light, my energy, and my vibration. Thank you for protecting my twin souls, light, energy, and vibration. Thank you for protecting my loved ones, family, friends, and all who come here with good intentions and high vibrations. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for being pillars, cornerstones, and my personal patrons. Show me the energy of the soulmate of Virgo. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Sorry. Before we do the actual soulmate energies now, what we do is we pull an animal spirit oracle card for both sides of this reading, for the soulmate and for Virgo, to see what guidance and is reflected through the animal spirit cards. This is a nice way to do it. Show me Virgo, 2020 April. And show me soulmate of Virgo, 2020 April. Whoa, there it is. There it is. You each got 2 cards. All right, so Virgo, you are coming out as the lion spirit and the groundhog spirit. Remember what I just said, guys, about letting go? So you got this groundhog spirit and it says time to let go. So Virgo, heed the message. It came through for me intuitively before the card came out. The card just came out and confirmed it. So heed that message. It's now or never time, right? We were talking about this the other day. It's really now or never time. Like, you've got to let go of some things if you're holding on to them. And it's not because there's not a future maybe for you in that person, if it's a person, but it's because in order for the future to take place, to happen, to bring that back around, you first have to let go of what's already passed, including that person. And you've also got the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. So this is, again, I think these are pretty much confirming what I just said intuitively at the beginning of the reading. Get outside of yourself, go be generous, make yourself useful, and that's going to help you feel empowered and like that lion. That's going to embody some Leo energy for you. That Leo energy is so beautiful. I have strong Leo in my chart as well, and it's about being out, being seen, but also it's not just to be pretty and to get attention. It's to show, to set an example, and to be graceful. Not graceful in, oh, look how he walks, isn't he graceful? Graceful in the sense of, oh, look what he does for others. Look at his heart. Isn't he graceful? Filled with grace. That's what this is about. Be generous of spirit. And also, it's time to let go. So that's where you're at, Virgo. Let's look at your soulmate. Rhino spirit and peacock spirit. Your soulmate is, it says let it shine. And this is overcome any obstacles. So your soulmate, I feel a lot of air energy for your soulmate. My twin soul is air sign Gemini. But the peacock, that's air energy, but it's also a lot of earth energy in both of these cards, right? A lot of earth energy here. So you could have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm sensing a lot of Taurus energy here for some of you. So if you're a Virgo with a Taurus soulmate, pay attention to this reading. If your soulmate is a Gemini or another air sign, also pay attention to this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So your soulmate, what's focusing on them? They're kind of focused for some reason on how they appear, maybe to others. Maybe they're concerned about their appearance right now. Maybe because we're all kind of on lockdown. Maybe they've been at home and they've been looking for ways to improve themselves and the way they appear for the future. This is someone who's also maybe being stubborn and resisting some change. Like things might be becoming very obvious to them, but they're being very stubborn. Which stubborn energy or tenacious energy, it can be a very good thing, but if it's focused on the right thing, someone is resisting some change here on your soulmate side. Look at that heart chakra with the peacock. Your soulmate they're not going to resist much longer, whatever the changes are for them, because their heart chakra is being opened up. It's so beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful thing when your heart chakra just opens like that? Your soulmate, Virgo, is going to overcome any obstacle because they're strong. They don't give themselves enough credit sometimes maybe, but they are very strong. This person needs to recognize how strong they are. They're unique too. They're going to be able to overcome any obstacle because they're allowing their heart space to be opened up so that it can free flow. This person also wants to communicate with you. They want to communicate some love. So if this person doesn't have the strength to do that, or maybe their ego is getting in the way, I'm telling you, Virgo, on behalf of your person, they want you to know they love you very much. Okay? They love you very much. You're very special to them. Just know that. All right, let's get into this reading, y'all. Let's get into this reading, y'all. All right, here we go. It's not really about a sign. Someone asked, how do you know what sign is your soulmate? It's not really about a sign. It's about that person. And, the zodiac signs, we have so many different zodiac signs in our chart. So when we talk about what's your sign, we're usually referring to our sun sign or our ascendant sign. But I think, those are really about just energies that people hold. Hey, Joni, nice to see you. Joan's doing this cleanse with me. We're on day 1 and we're super, super excited. Hopefully more of you will join the next one because it's super abundant. Show me the soulmate of Virgo for April 2020. Absolutely. And I'll always mention the zodiac signs, the energies that are represented, because it's interesting and there's a representation there. But when you're saying, how do you know what sign is your soulmate? If you haven't met the person, which is what you're saying, then you may not know. It's, that's intuitive, something that's more intuitive. But if you're talking about someone you already know, how do you know what sign they are? It's based on their birthday. So we're usually going to talk about their sun sign. So you can look up someone's birthday and find out what their sun sign is, if that's what you mean. All right, let me get back to this reading. Guys, try to refrain from asking questions because I'm the kind of person that gets pulled right into them. And this is a general reading and I don't want to get distracted. So I'll appreciate it helping me out here because I will get distracted if I'm not careful. Okay. Your soulmate is really connecting to their feminine energy. They've got the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. What does that mean? The High Priestess means, and it doesn't mean that your soulmate is the divine feminine and you're the masculine in the connection. What it means is this person is connecting to, the feminine energy is more about wisdom and sitting still and learning and knowing, loving, heart space energy. This person is doing a lot of that right now. They maybe don't normally do that. Maybe normally they're so focused on material things or more of masculine energy, getting things done, action. Right now they're really connecting to the truth. And that's a good thing for your connection. Anytime you have a strong soul connection with somebody and they're getting more connected to the truth and to love and less associated with fear, it's a good sign for the connection. So this looks good, Virgo. I like it. I also want to say there's a lot of changing energy in April, and what you need to be aware of is that this person is growing so much. They've got this conflict energy. Do you see that? This is about someone who, this card is the Five of Wands. The number five represents change. This person is going through so much change right now, right? They're changing, and through that change, they're feeling conflicted. It's probably about their home situation. I'm telling you, so many people are going to be having babies in 9 months, and so many people are going to be signing divorce papers too. It's going to go one way or the other. When you're forced to be really locked at home and around the person that you're with or have been with or just started being with, it can really show you, is this really what I want? Or why didn't I get out of this sooner? Or whatever. Or I'm so happy and in love, let's start a family. This is an opportunity for everyone to really affirm what they want and don't want in life, okay? And this person's still conflicted, so they haven't made up their mind, Virgo. Your soulmate is trying. They made up their mind, their heart maybe, but their heart hasn't been in agreement with their mind. There's conflict here on some level. They're in a cycle that's really burdensome. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior energy for a reason. This is someone who, not only are they in a cycle where they're wounded and they're trying to push through and continue to finish, they want to finish something out the right way, but it's also, the wounded warrior is about how someone has got wounds from the past that they carry with them that need healing in order for them to move forward in a beautiful way in their life. This person's got all of that. But it's a Nine of Wands. What does that mean? It means they're wrapping something up. So your soulmate may be in a time of conflict, but they're bringing it to a close. They're being brave. They're being the opposite of cowardly. They're being brave, and they're going to do this themselves. Don't you bother them. Don't bother them. If you're in separation from somebody, don't bother them. Don't reach out to them. Don't, oh, I just want to send you my love and I hope you're okay. Don't do that. And I'm not saying that to be cold. Let them deal with themselves. You deal with yourself. You've got this card telling you to do that. The Temperance card is all about allowing the universe to moderate the energies between you and your soulmate. No, that's not what it's about in just any reading, but we're doing a soulmate reading here. That's what it's about here in a soulmate reading. It's about allowing these energies to be balanced between you two. Why? Because and this is so important, this has come through in a few readings, guys, recently in personal readings. If you are in a twin soul journey, a soulmate journey, a journey where you're in separation from somebody you love very much, who's very special to you, and you want to reach out and tell them, but they're running from you right now, if you reach out to tell them how much you love them, you're literally blocking them from having their awakening. Because what if part of their awakening is attached to them needing to miss you? What if part of the reason that their higher self made them run from you is because their higher self knows that that person needs to feel the loss of your presence in order to fully awaken. And if you're reaching out to them, I love you, I miss you, I just want you, you're literally blocking that person, what their higher self is trying to do for them, which is make them miss you so that they can awaken fully. They can't awaken fully if you're reaching out to them and telling them how much you love them. Let the angel do this for you. That angel's real. And that angel's handling this because this connection is worth it. This connection is special. It's guided by the divine, and they know it just as much as you do because they feel the heart connection when in those moments of connectivity with you. They know what it is just like you do. That's a beautiful thing. They know the abundance that you two have together or could have in the future. But they also know, well, their higher self knows that they need to fully awaken and get braver. So that's why they had to run. And if you're chasing and going, hey, wait, I just, in case we die today in this coronavirus, I want you to know I love you. They know. But if you're letting them know, and reaching out, then they're not feeling your absence. And they need to feel your absence. They need to think about what that means, life and death, in their face. Let them do this. Their higher self knew. Why aren't you? They're feeling overwhelmed. They're having all of these emotions and they don't know what everything, they're so confused. This soulmate is so confused. Could be, Virgo, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, right? That's another energy here. Obviously Sagittarius with temperance, just to bring these home to you. They're overwhelmed emotionally. They're not sure what's happening. This person's experiencing a great deal of fear. They may not even be talking about it with anyone, but they're experiencing a great deal of fear. And it's not traditional fear that you would think. This is about, it's not about the things you would normally think of. What this fear is about for them is about, they're so close to wanting to take a risk in love and to just really be brave and to be like that fool that takes a leap of faith toward what they know they truly want in their heart and stop overthinking everything and worrying about, oh, in this situation, in that situation. They just want they're understanding that the world is calling us all to follow our hearts in the fullest. But guess what? There's still all this fear behind that. There's fear of being completely open and completely exposing yourself. That's scary. That's a scary thing. People like us, those of us who just let people know how we feel and are totally just like, at times, very open and vulnerable, that requires you to be a pretty strong, brave person, right? It really does. This person's on that path. They're going to be a master healer someday, but they're not there yet. They've got to grow. You leave them alone, Virgo. You leave them alone. They're going to come out of this Queen of Cups. They're really connecting to some feminine energy, and it's really strong. If they are the feminine, they're doing what they're supposed to do. If they're the masculine, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Someone's supposed to connect to this. Look at these two cards that came out. I love this. I always get some of the best outcome cards, it seems like, when I let the cards pull themselves like this. This is so beautiful. 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. In April, this person, and this does not mean, this is not about a physical reunion or a connection. This is someone who's recognizing where their 10 of Pentacles lies. They're seeing where the value is and where they want to who they want to pour a cup into one with. And that it doesn't mean that there's action here. It means that there's an awareness. And awareness is important here because we're starting out April with conflict. So this is coming to a resolution in a very strong way. Those pentacles, that 10 of Pentacles means longevity, potential longevity, and abundance. It's good stuff, right? So that's very hopeful message. Let's see what you're doing, Virgo, through April. I feel, again, like I said, we've already kind of touched on what you're doing with the cards that came out and what I was talking about with getting outside of yourself, sort of that generosity of spirit and also letting go. It's so much time to let go. And letting go doesn't mean losing hope or faith. It just means acceptance and letting go of attachment or the idea of control, right? We're not in control here, especially when it comes to other people and love and relationships. You can't manifest someone to do what you want in love. You can manifest everything on this beautiful planet of ours. You can't manifest another person to bend to your will. Like people who do love spells on specific people, that's not what's up. That's not right. And it's not going to produce what you want. And accepting that is very important too, I think. I think it's very important to accept that you have so much power to attract things, and you can attract anything and everything, but you cannot put that on specific people. It's not only is it not going to work, but it's not right. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Show me Virgo, April 2020. Ooh, Virgo, your cards are flying. And look at this. You're coming out King of Cups. Your soulmate came out Queen of Cups. You're coming out King of Cups. What's that called? A true match, a true pair. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Damn it. Show me the overall. Ooh. So you guys are coming out of some tough energy. You have the devil here. That's Capricorn energy. A lot of earth energy and some air energy. And now we've got all this water. So you're coming out of this sort of devil energy of past behaviors, toxicity, and there's fast movement forward here. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't heard me say this yet, Virgos and everybody else, August is going to be a big month this year. You're coming out the King of Pentacles also. King of Cups and King of Pentacles. So you're going to be, this person, your soulmate is starting to see just how stable you've become, just how much of a rock you've become. And it's like every day they're feeling more and more how you're sort of representing a lot of kingly behavior. Look, you've got King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So Virgo, this is good stuff. This is really good, Virgo. You're doing good stuff. The only king you're not representing is the King of Swords. We always look at the one that's missing when we get three like this. So what does that mean? The King of Swords energy, probably your soulmate embodies that more, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra. Those two combos. That's a good combo. I think it is. You know, you can read about different combos and like it'll say, oh my God, Virgo and Aquarius are just not a match, or Virgo and Gemini are not a match. It's so much more detailed than that. It's about all of the signs in that person's chart and how they interact. You do have the Death card here, Virgo. Again, it's so important to let go. So important to let go. Whatever you're holding on to, if you can let go of this, things are going to get really, really better. You've got the Star card, right? We're moving into the age of Aquarius. The Star is the energy of Aquarius. This, to me, I feel like we're all getting the Star card, and it's about how is our personal life reflecting and mirroring what's happening to us as we move into the age of Aquarius. Well, for you, Virgo, it's about letting go and then a new beginning in love. I'm getting so many different messages for different signs. Virgo, as you let go, a new beginning in love is literally blossoming before your very eyes. I mean, you probably, if you're like me, you can probably already feel it even. Like I feel connected in that way. It's so beautiful. I feel this Empress energy for myself. I feel like the emotions are just flowing. And when you see this Empress card, Virgo, it's saying that you are connecting to the earth. You're the earth mother. You are nurturing. You're blessed. You may be bringing a baby into the world. And if you're not able to bring a baby into the world, you may be just gestating something beautiful. The next few months are going to be heaven on earth. They may look like hell all around us, but they have the potential to be heaven on earth if you allow it. Okay? You're definitely both mirroring each other in some trauma, some past traumas, some wounded warrior energy, right? There's a lot of pain here. Okay? It's there. It's there. You can't ignore it. It's there. But what you need to know is it's supposed to be there. You're coming through this. Come on, August, Eight of Wands. You're gonna, the minute you release this toxicity, the minute you let go of your expectations and start showing gratitude, the minute, it's not a slow growth thing. You're gonna see so much. I think you're gonna really feel it too. That's the message that I get. There's so much, that portal's still open. That connection with the Pleiades is so strong right now in our relationship sector. We have the ability to connect to such love. That fifth dimensional energy. The fifth dimension is where you connect to your soulmate when you're in separation, your twin soul. It's that fifth dimensional energy. The Pleiadians are there to help this. They want to show you how to properly love and also how to release it. What are you holding on to? What are you afraid is going to happen if you let go? With love, with hope. And start showing yourself the love that you want others to show you. And they will do it. It works that way. It's a proven fact, y'all. All right. Sorry, I don't mean to be silly or to downplay the seriousness of this, but it isn't serious. It really isn't, and it shouldn't be. If you're taking things too seriously, you need to stop. People who have out-of-body experiences always, well, the ones that I've heard, a lot of them report, the first thing they realize is how it's so stupid, the things that we worry about and hold on to and make so big and important and attach so much fear to when we're in human form. It's just so meaningless and so stupid. Like, if we could just bring back that spiritual understanding of we're here to expand and have fun, and it's a roller coaster ride. Try to enjoy it. Throw your hands up in the air and enjoy it. Because it's not going to last forever anyway. So you might as well enjoy it as much as possible. If you're not in excruciating physical pain right now because of some accident or injury, and you have the ability, because that's not causing you to be mired down, and you have the ability to leap for joy both emotionally and physically, go do it. What's stopping you? Life is short. Let's see what archangels you need to connect to, Virgo or soulmate of Virgo crosswatcher, this month, throughout the month of April, in order to bring in the things that you're trying to bring in. Archangel Gabriel, inspiration, and Archangel Sandalphon, intention. With that inspiration and intention, Archangel Sandalphon is also going to bring in what? The manifestation of love. Love, love, love. Yep, Gabriel and Sandalphon. Work those angels like there's no tomorrow. You want to just embrace that energy. Love. It's all going to bring love, inspiration, and intention. All right. So get inspired. Start setting some intentions. And it starts with letting go, right? The more you can let go of what you're not supposed to be holding onto so tightly, or even if you can't let go right now, just loosen your grip a little bit, guys. It'll make you feel so much better. I promise. I promise. All right. Thank you for being here, guys. Yeah, Huna prayer, we'll do that sometime today. I'm going to be doing Libra. So if you're a Libra or a Libra cross watcher, be looking out for that Libra reading today. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are all staying safe and well and healthy and building up your immune system in whatever ways you know how. And if you need a personal reading, the information is in the description. You have to send payment. In the for or note section, you need to put your contact info so I can reach out to you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Namaste. The God within me honors and sees and acknowledges the God within you.